In the best case, your job is more than a means to earn money. After all, it is a large and not entirely unimportant part of life that can contribute to satisfaction. But surely you've thought about how much money you would need to stop worrying about finances for the rest of your life, even without continuing to work. With the 4% rule, you can quickly figure out how much money you need to provide for the future. That's why we're telling you everything you need to know about it in this video. So be sure to watch it all the way to the end if you want to achieve financial freedom too. Number 1, the 4% rule. The idea seems to be quite self-explanatory. If you want to achieve financial freedom and be secure, you need a large enough starting capital that you can cover all your expenses for the rest of your life, even without a monthly salary from your employer, without running the risk of running out of savings and suddenly being without money. However, this knowledge does not help you to come up with a concrete figure. How much money do you need to never go broke? Professors at a university in Texas have dealt with this question. They tried to figure out how much money they could withdraw each year from an existing asset without going broke. The result is the aforementioned 4% rule. In their research, the researchers invested fictitious assets, in stocks and bonds, over a period of 30 years and came to the following conclusion. If you used 4% of your savings each year, you still had money in your account at the end of the time period. Suppose you had 1 million euros in your account at the beginning. Now you could withdraw 4% each year, or 40,000 euros, and use it to pay all your expenses. The next year, you withdraw the same amount again. With a good investment strategy and appropriate returns, the 4% rule can even mean that you not only have money left over, but that your assets shrink much more slowly, remain constant or even grow. And number 2, how much money do I need to never have to work again? First, you need a concrete figure of the expenses you have year after year. These must be able to be covered by a withdrawal of 4%. So you need at least 25 times as much as you spend per year as starting capital. If you plan on spending 50,000 euros a year, you will need 1.25 million euros to never have to work again and still have no financial worries. Do the math yourself, take your annual expenses or your annual salary and see how much you need, according to the 4% rule, to stop working. For the whole thing to work, however, it is assumed that your expenses do not increase drastically over the years, but remain relatively constant. To be even more sure that you will never run out of money using this method, you can use a variable version of the 4% rule. Here you don't withdraw 4% from your starting capital, but from your current assets. And how much money do you need to be financially free? If you also want to know how you can save a lot of money with the 752 method, watch the video which we have linked to you here. There we give you an exact instruction, with which you can also save significantly more. If you liked the video, then I would be really happy about a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel and activate the bell so you don't miss any new video.